Hello there, chat. How y'all doing? Hello, Liza. Hello, Tyro. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Everything seems to be in order. Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs is running optimally. Chat is scrolling and the game is running, so I think we're good to go. Yes, I do. So, without any further ado, oh, hello there, Tristan. It goes well. How goes it with you? Let's see. Let's get this party started by saying good old-fashioned. Greetings and salutations to you. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to another weekly installment of Final Fantasy XIV Friday. That is a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. Not being dead yet. We're back today because, well, most importantly, there's an event going on, and I need to do it before it goes away. And also, you know, gotta level up that red mage. Gotta do those all those beautiful side quests scattered all over the world. Because I just can't stand looking at those maps with all those exclamation points all over them, and I have to do something about that. At least that's my plan. That's my plan for today. So, come along. You belong. Feel the fizz of Coca-Cola. If you get that reference, then you're old. So let's go ahead and... So let's start off by... It is Final Fantasy XIV Friday, of course. You know what that means. You know what that means. It's time to gamble. Let's see. So how's everybody been? How is everybody? What y'all up to? The bust. I sneeze. Another bust. That's the exact same amount. Goddamn. Oh, come on. Ah! Bust. Took my soul. That's funny. Actually, it was having a similar issue. My IBS acted up really bad today. I wonder if it's the whatever phase the moon is in right now. Oh. Yeah, I'll put that later. Okay, let's see. So, where is the... I think the Valentine's Day event is Gridania, if I'm not mistaken. Let's start there. What the hell's going on over here? I think I found a cult. I think somebody formed a cult in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna slowly just back away. We're just gonna walk away from that. I mean, you know, it's a good cult. You know, they wear an all yellow. You know, the Banana Jedi cult is, you know, flourishing, I see, which is good, but let's just walk away. Hello, Lisette. 'Tis the season of ardor and affection, and romance is thick upon the air. I, Lisette of House Valentine, entreat you, dear swan, to breathe deep and take love's richness, its cloying, rosy radiance, into your bosom. But I don't have a bosom. I just have a chest. You got some bosoms there. Hold now a moment, traveler. This face. Yes, I know it well. You are love's humble servant. Adore and adoration's foremost champion. Ah, what a delight it is to see you once again, and it's in such blessed times as these. Alas, every rose has its thorns, and even this fairest of seasons is not without its trials. Indeed, trouble is afoot, and threatens the hearts of all in its realm. Do you recall a Moogle by the name of Kupka Cup, self-styled Munificent Maestro of the myriad matters of the heart? Heart-shaped palm? Ring any bells? Ah, excellent. For these woes we speak of are specifically his. Valentine's Day is a joyous occasion, but not always so for those who acquit themselves as post-Moogles of the realm. Kupka Cup has his poor paws full, delivering heartwarming missives far and wide, hither and thither. Though he would never admit it, I fear he's at wit's end. But you, benevolent adventurer that you are, can provide precisely what our hirsute herald requires oh so desperately. Pray, lend Kupka why is that so hard to say? Kupka Cup, your talents, and retrieve him from the edge of whereupon his wits now teeter so precariously. A working adventurer is a happy adventurer. Marvelous! You are the hero through. You're a hero through and through. Kupka Cup will be so relieved. I shall fetch him at once. So what are we doing exactly? Like, why is his wits at wit? Yeah, why is he at wit's end? What's going on? What's the matter, little?
Why, could it be? So it is. Warren returned again this year to aid us with another Valentine's Day celebration, have you? Once an emissary of love, always an emissary of love, Kupo. Now then, I hear from Astrid that you would help me in my hour of need, for which I am most grateful. However, it is not the work itself that vexes me, but rather a colleague of mine, a clueless courier newly inducted into our vocation. Every Valentine's Day, we emissaries are overtaxed, and this season has proven no exception. I had hoped to nip this issue in the bud by petitioning the Deputy Post-Moogle for a helping paw or two. He obliged, but has sent someone altogether worthless. An undisciplined
Oh, really? Is it an undisciplined tyro? How dare you, Tyro? Just being so undisciplined and bringing poor Kupka Cup to their wits' end like this. Shame on you. They called you out by name in game, Tyro. Look at that. You're an adjective now. When people do things, it's known as being a tyro now. An undisciplined tyro. Oh, I love it.
To make matters worse, the daft thing is painfully ignorant of the ways of the heart. You should hear the way she speaks to the clientele. What an ugly gift! Love must be blind, and such nonsense. Left to her own devices, I fear she will ruin Valentine's Day. She will ruin Valentine's Day, Kupo. That damn undisciplined tyro. Give the girl the axe, you cry. The impulse is very much with me, I assure you. The impulse is very much with me, I assure you, but I can't rightly turn away the very assistance of which I begged. I would come across as the most wretched ingrate to ever have wings. Yet I haven't the time to train her, let alone the patience. Fret not, our herald. You are right to have sought our help, for I have come upon the cleverest of solutions to our predicament. We shall enlist the help of our Dodie? I'm not Dodie. Adventurer and House Valentine's very own Astrid to accompany said Carlos Courier. Oh, Astrid. Okay, yeah. Ah! Look at her face! You cannot be surprised at my suggestion. 'Tis a most natural of fate. Warren so skilled in so many subjects will teach your assistant the delicate art of the post, while Astrid shall instruct the Moogle in the ways of adore and adoration.
There! A splendid plan, if I do say so myself.
Are you both sure you were up to the task? It isn't too great a bother?
Kupo.
That's a seasonable relief indeed, Kupo. I shall bring her to you at once, for there is not a moment to lose.
Wait, I think that because the event's almost over. I think there's only like a few days left. I kind of got here late.
May I introduce to you my fledgling post-Moogle charge, Pockety Pico, and her loyal chocobo. Oh dear, this is rather awkward. I confess your friend's name has slipped my mind, Kupo. Salutations, one and all. As for my chocobo, his name can't have slipped your mind. He can't have slipped your mind because he hasn't one. I refer to him simply as my partner dear, or when I'm feeling particularly silly, Bird. Many an acquaintance of mine have attempted to provide him with a name or two, but none of them ever stick. Or should I say, I always forget them? In any case, you may call him whatever you like. It makes no difference, least of all to him.
Quay. Music note.
Yes, well, be that as it may, I have tasked Pockety Pico with 3 deliveries, all of which I would ask you to join her on. He's going to accompany me? Very well. Who am I to turn away? Whoever you are. Our first stop is the Carpenters Guild. Bird and I shall await you there.
So that's Birdie. Where's Tuca? Quest accepted! Where are we going? Oh, the Carpenters Guild, that's right. They did say that. And I forgot that fast.
Carpenters Guild is right near the Etherite Plaza, which is right over there.
Is the cult still there? Okay, most of the cult has moved on. What are they wearing? What robes is this? Well, just the regular hempen cowl. Why though? It's weird.
Oh, the recipient is out in an errand or some such. A pity. As for the parcel, well, since no one is available to take it, I say we just leave it any old place. There are other assignments to be getting on with, after all.
I say, now hold there a moment. I am no post-Moogle, granted, but merely abandoning a package like this before a door seems a touch disrespectful, does it not? Amazon does it all the time, and UPS, and FedEx, and the postal service. It's just kind of normal, really. What we have here is a gift, an item crafted with love and care. It deserves to be treated as such. Who is this for? Who is this from exactly?
A young woman, if memory serves, daughter to the man meant to receive this. Oh yes, and there was something about her training at the Culinarians Guild, I think? My memory is hazy.
We don't want porch pirates. We do not want Final Fantasy porch pirates.
You make an interesting point.
The man is out on an errand, yes, and since he is with the Carpenters Guild, it stands to reason he is out collecting lumber. And from the Botanist Guild, like as not. We shall start our search there, for a Valentine's gift day must be... day gift must be delivered straight to the recipient's hands. Look how cute that chocobo is. Botanist Guild, going over to see the Botanist Guild. What the hell is that landmass over there? Has that landmass always been there? What? Wow, wait. What? What is that landmass, and how do you get to it? I'm sorry, that's now bugging me. I don't remember what that is. It's been so long.
A delivery for you, sir. You weren't at the guild when we came calling, so we took the liberty of tracking you down.
Alright, give it here then. Oh, what's all this? Valentine's Day chocolate. Now this is a surprise. My daughter's an apprentice in the Culinarians Guild, you see. I'd heard she'd been selected to make the chocolates for the festivities this year, but I certainly didn't expect to receive any myself.
And how wonderful that you did. It is not every day one's daughter is accorded the honor of crafting such a beloved confectionery. She must be quite the culinarian.
Yeah, but is she a level 80 culinarian like me?
I don't think so.
That she is. Oh, okay, I guess she is. Okay. My pride and joy, that girl. What a pleasant surprise this package was.
Let me try that again.
What a pleasant surprise this package was. Certainly made my day. I can't thank you enough for bringing it all the way out to me like you have. I'll never forget this kindness.
Hey, Shadowtail, what's happening, Bo? Goodness, seems like a bit of an overreaction to being handed some food, doesn't it?
That's what Savvy Post Moogle's called. That's what Savvy Post Moogle's called.
Customer satisfaction, Kupo.
Hey, Joler. Greetings.
Agreed. There was a lesson to be learned here, Putki. Joy is not meant to be kept to oneself. It is a feeling that yearns to be shared, and we played our part in bringing him some happiness. So it is little wonder that he wished to share his felicity with us.
That's good to hear.
Hey, Blackfoot! How you doing, Bo? So joy is meant to be shared? Well, when you put it like that, when you put it that way, I suppose that's not so foreign a concept. When something makes me smile or laugh, I do tend to talk to my companion's ear off about it, and I'm often made the happier for it.
Quay.
But enough about that. Time is a-wasting. Best be off to our next delivery. The recipient awaits at the Whistling Miller, by the looks of it.
That is also good to hear, Blackfoot. People doing better is awesome. I love to hear it.
This way? That way. There we go.
Found you!
Pardon me, but I've a delivery for you, ma'am.
For me? Oh, it's from one of my dearest companions. And look what they've sent. Pink seashells. Are they not extraordinary? Look at their vibrancy. Ah, and the card. Happy Valentine's Day. How delightful.
Shells? Empty ones? I can't even eat those. At least the other fellow received chocolate.
But Putki, this is abominably rude. You must forgive our friend here. She is not accustomed to deliveries such as these. There's nothing to forgive, I assure you. I could hardly be upset after receiving a gift like this, and from a loved one I've not seen in quite some time. My friend, you see, is an adventurer in their own right. They enjoy being cryptic, though, and never outright tell me where they have been. Rather, they make me guess by dropping hints in the form of curiosities such as these. What a blessing this parcel is. I was only just wondering how they were faring and where their journeys had brought them. Thank you, Miss Post Moogle. You have brightened my day.
Love is a mystery indeed, and a funny one at that.
It is my pleasure to tell you, Pukti, that love is a many-splendored thing, and we each have our own unique way of expressing it. The friendship between that girl and her adventurer companion is a perfect example. That gift which appeared mere frippery. Frippery? Words I've never heard before. Frippery to you was a treasure in her eyes. It is oft said that no news is good news, but I very much doubt that to be but I very much doubt that to be the case for those in your line of work.
So you mean to say this was her friend's way of telling that young woman that all is well? Their way of assuaging any worries she might be harboring about their safety? How fascinating. To be sure, were I to be separated from my bird here by expansive seas or vast mountain ranges, I'd like to hear from him from time to time. Perhaps not every day, that would be irksome. But to know that he's in good health would be not altogether disagreeable, I suppose. Aww. Anywho, no sense in losing ourselves in thought. Not when a parcel sits burning a hole in my satchel, Kupo. Our next adventure takes us to Apku Falls. Let's away!
Some schools remaining closed today due to the storm that brings over the UK at the moment. At the net office has issued a red warning, meaning the high speed winds we're experiencing poses a risk to life.
Oh, I thought red was red was the card that they gave out when they were going to kick you off the field. Greetings, sir. I have for you a parcel from one of Ulda's preeminent art dealers, Kupo.
I hope everyone's okay out there, Shadowtail. You know, if the winds are posing that much threat, I hope you all are taking precautions. At last! Her earrings, they've arrived! Goodness gracious, how stunning they are. This craftsmanship, this meticulous attention to detail. I couldn't have hoped for a better a better present for my wife. She'll be over the moon to receive them. Her birthday is coming up, you see, and I wanted to ensure her special day is just that. I've even given Kupka Cup's palm a vigorous pat. I hear tell that one touch is enough to bring a couple happiness for all their years to come. Let us hope so. You did well to bring these all the way out here without a scratch on them, you know. I'd begun to worry that by the time I received them, the poor things would be nothing more than scuffed, dented rocks. You've got a bright future ahead of you in the Postal Service, friend. Thank you. I would hope so. I really would, Shadowtail.
Now, this is odd. There's a flutter in my chest, a tickle in my stomach, Kupo. Have I taken ill? Or do complimenting words of gratitude always elicit this sort of response?
Trust me when I say you are not ill, Bhakti. That flutter you feel, those ticklish sensations you described, that is fondness, a form of love indeed, and it was made manifest by that man's appreciation for what you provided.
So this love nonsense, why, it isn't nonsense at all, is it?
And then something magnificent happened. That little Moogle, her heart grew 3 times its size that day.
It's quite wonderful, actually. I liken it to that feeling when my bird and I settle down for the afternoon nap in the 12's Wood, when I tuck myself under his wing and we are warmed by the sunlight breaking through the trees. Perhaps you haven't mastered the concept entirely, but I do believe we are making strides in the right direction. You certainly seem more attuned to the ways of the heart than when we first made your acquaintance, at any rate. Now that all 3 parcels have reached the right hands, let us return to Miketo's amphitheater. No doubt Kupka Cup is anxious to know how Pakti fared. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shit. Oops. I'm a dummy. Shoopy-dee-doopy doopy boop boop. Hello. Here they are, our agents of affection. Our heralds of the heart. Returned at last and not before time. Wait, and not before time, Kupo? Tell me, how went your deliveries?
Splendid, each and every one. The recipients were all thrilled to receive their parcels, and I'm pleased to say that Pakti Pico learned something along the way.
Yes, I do believe I did. Love is... Well, it's quite a bit more complicated than I first imagined it to be. There are hidden depths to it, ones I didn't see before. I may not be an expert on the subject yet, but I would like to think my ignorance is not quite as dire as it once was. You are making progress, certainly. I am glad of it, and just so long as you did not offend anyone, I could not ask for more. Anywho, I am indebted to you, Astrid, Warren. You have spared at least 3 citizens of the realm from potential cruelty, however unintended it may have been. No, I am being too harsh. Pakti, you have shown a true, concerted effort to understand the labyrinthine complexities of the heart. And as a reward, I am inclined to set you another task. For in truth, your work is not yet finished. Much more is there to be done this Valentine's Day, Kupo. When you've the time, speak with me again, and I shall tell you all about it. Oh. Well, good. Sweet. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Your unwavering devotion to the ways of ardor and affection, love and romance, courtship and intimacy is both commendable and deeply appreciated. So, to the task of which I spoke. It involves a woman by the name of Alois, who only just posted a parcel with no small amount of urgency. Ah, overnight shipping. Got it. However, she then returned, begging us to call off its delivery. A highly unusual request, and her eyes, twin pools of sorrow, Kupo. She fled straight away, ere I could even get my bearings, let alone ask what troubles her so. Will you help me seek her out? Yes. You are too kind. Now, as for this young woman, she is an Ellison of great beauty, and thus should not be an easy one to overlook. Last I saw her, she had just made a sharp left at the fork in the road, unless my eyes deceive me. To the left, you say? That way lies the Great Loom Growery, if I'm not mistaken. I will accompany you there, Cupka Cup. Warren, Pakti Pico, you two will look near Norfolka's altar. Should you come upon her before we do, come find us at the Growery. Okie day. Aha. Down by the Conjurer's Guild. Hi, Bert. Big old AOE. They're somewhere around here. Oh, look, found them. Amazing dress. She truly is beautiful. She has amazing dress sense. Look, she's wearing yellow, as all smart people do. Who, me? Yes, I am Alois. What do you ask? Cupka Cup wants to see me, you say? But whatever for? He's beside himself with worry, Kupo. He told us you turned tail and darted off, looking dreadfully stricken, downright morose. You can understand the concern, surely. I see. I owe him an apology for worrying him as I have, and an explanation for my frantic flight as well. Kupka's still at Miketo's amphitheater, correct? I'll go to him at once. That's good to hear, Shadowtail. Actually, never mind, she's already gone. I suppose I shall go and fetch him then, shall I? Meet us at the amphitheater, Warren, and do hurry. We wouldn't want her dashing off again. Kupo. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, Alois. First, let me start by saying how grateful I am that you would think to come and check on me. The truth of the matter is, I've received an offer of marriage. I meant to accept, which is why I came to you initially, Kupka, to see that my reply would be delivered safely. However, as I was writing to tell him yes, I found myself hesitating more than hesitating more than I ought to have been. I began to wonder if I was making a terrible decision, not only for me, but for him as well. The man who seeks my hand is of Ishgardian nobility, and goes by the name Izomil. At the moment he is quite ill, and is seeking treatment here in Gridania. Do not misunderstand me. I was overjoyed to hear of his devotion. A life spent with him would be a wonderful thing. But I'm no noble. I'm of the most common stock, no more special than a weed underfoot. I wasn't raised with the aristocratic manners a future wife of his requires. Who am I to marry into nobility? I must destroy my previous missive and pen a new letter, one telling him I can't go through with it. But that one I'll hand deliver. I won't have an emissary of love delivering such ill tidings. No, she's not. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert in the ways of the heart, but isn't love the desire to be with someone forever and on? The desire for a trusted partner in this world, someone with whom you can share your joys and your woes. If you care for him, be with him. Wouldn't it upset you to do anything but? It certainly seems to have. I may not have much experience with this, but I know that were I and my chocobo to be separated, I wouldn't like it. Not one bit. I don't believe giving up is the solution, Kupo. Verily, I myself am of Ishgardian nobility and can thus speak from a place of authority. Each of our houses has its own traditions. It is our titles that connect us, not our principles. Before making your decision, seek the counsel of your beloved and learn what his family's values. I could not agree more. After all, it is doubts you harbor, not a lack of affection. If you believe his heart to be yours entire, then shouldn't that be entirely? And then trust that he will listen to your troubles, that you and he can solve them together. Why not send one more letter? Explain what it is that vexes you. Yes, I see your point. It's unfair of me to hide my feelings like this. He's owed my honesty. But how does one even write such a letter? I wouldn't know where to begin. Okay, so what you do is you get a piece of paper, and you get some ink and a pen, and then you take the pen in your hand, right? You get it in your hand. Let me demonstrate. You take it in your hand, and you dip it in the ink, and then you write on that piece of paper the words that you just said. And ta-da! Perhaps you should explain your apprehension about fulfilling your duties as wife to a man of a great house. Make it clear that, should you decide to join his social... His what? What the fuck is that word? Milieu. His social milieu. You will require time to study, learn, and train before you are comfortable. A word of warning, though. To compromise the very woman you are in order to bend to the rigors of nobility may leave you jaded, haggard, and altogether infuriated. Thus, I suggest you first inquire as to whether his family is capable of accepting you as you are. Why not simply write down all your worries? I don't fancy myself a poet of passions and what have you, but there's something to be said for getting everything out in the open. Ah. I'm glad that that's what you know what it means. I just never heard that word. Did I say it right? Milieu? I've never heard that word. All of these ideas have a great deal of merit, and each should be given due consideration. Warren, what say you? Which of these notions has struck a chord with you? Oh God, don't ask me. I'm terrible at situations like this. Make it clear that you won't persevere. I'm saying that just up front. Just be right in front of it. Hey, just here's my problems.
Tell them exactly what your concerns are. Just start from that. Be blunt about it.
Thank you for your insight, everyone. I believe I know what I must do now.
Just do what I told you to do. And then be prepared for a gut-wrenching breakup. I never cared for family that I dated. It's not them I'm dating. Besides, only one mother-in-law ever really liked me from day one. Well, if I was the mother of a boyfriend that you were dating or girlfriend, whatever your preference is, yeah, I would have liked you. I would have been a fantastic mother-in-law to you.
Then let us fetch your parchment, quill, and ink.
Fortunate that you have us, you know, for we emissaries are never far from instruments of the post. Why, I shall even provide you with Valentine's Day-themed stationery.
There, it's done. Now all that's left is for him to read it.
No, first he has to read it, then he has to comprehend it, then he has to think of his own response. You know, there's a whole lot of things still left to do. That's just the beginning.
My darling is likely in the gentry's ward. I know he enjoys sitting in solitude on a bench not far from the gates. He'll be there like as not.
I still think so amazing for some reason. I just love the kid. Corolla. Aww.
Then that's where we shall try first. We will be back with his response as soon as we are able. Tally-ho, bird! Love's work awaits!
Quay.
Oh dear, I'm so fidgety. I just can't sit still for nerves.
Then walk around in circles.
No, I can't take this any longer. I refuse to stand idly by while my future is decided without me. That does it. I'm going to the gentry's ward this instant. Eloise, you can't! And she's gone. Our duty as emissaries of love and affection demands that we see that lovelorn lass through this trying time. I shall meet you at the gates to the gentry's ward. We must tackle her. I'll go low, you go high.
I was sending her a DM when I was seeing you.
Ah.
Wait, where? Oh, way up. Oh god, way up yonder. Okay, up near the guy who gives you the quest to go into the Hawk Manor way back in the day. There. Yeah. Hello? There you is. You're terrible at hiding, by the way. Oh.
I'm sorry to have run off again like that, but I just couldn't wait around twiddling my thumbs another moment more. We have for you a letter from one Miss Eloise herself, Kupo.
A missive from my love. Thank you kindly, Post Moogles. That is a big piece of paper.
Perhaps it's not my place, but if I may. Eloise thinks a great deal of you. We watched her as she wrote that letter for you. We watched her as she wrote that letter you now hold, and we could see plain as day how much she cares for you. If there's love to be found in this world, it's there. In every word she puts to that page. The heart and its intricacies aren't my forte, I admit. But if you've even half as much affection for her as she says you... Wait, damn it. But if you've even half as much affection for her as she has for you, then what you two share is something wondrous. I only hope you can both weather whatever troubles come your way. The heart isn't my forte, indeed. For one who claims that such a thing, you're sure remarkable at what the fuck are these words? Perspicacity? Perspicacity? Perspiring in the matter. You are quite changed from the Moogle I once knew. Color me impressed, Kupo.
You are good to concern yourselves over my and Eloise's affairs. Your kindness does you a great deal of credit. And this is how you know this is a fantasy world. Because if that was in the real world, that person would be like, how dare you put your noses into my business? The fuck are you doing? I want to see your manager. I shall pen my response this instant. Can I trust that you will deliver it straight to her once I've finished?
We serve at your pleasure. Your trust is not misplaced in us, good sir. I failed my stealth check and I think he saw me.
Absolutely, Shadowtail. Yep. Did you hear that? He's going to reply. We should return to Miketo's amphitheater at once. I don't want to be here when he's sent our post-Moogle friends all the way back there. Yes, it would be rather awkward were his letter to receive no recipient. Let us explain the situation to Lisette and wait for Pakti and Kupka's delivery. Well, there's not really a close by, like immediately close by Aetheryte. You can just go back there. Yeah, still nothing. Actually, you know what I want to check? I want to check something real quick. Let's see. Oh, wait. I really checked my achievements in a while. Let me get up to the top there. Here we go. Filter unfinished. No. No, I want completed. I wonder if there's other things I've never claimed. I'm just curious if there's like stuff I've never claimed. Because I was remembering that guy that Johannes no longer gives us stuff. I was wondering if there was ever like any quest I ever did that or achievements I ever got that ever unlocked stuff. Oh, there was. Look at that. I was right, because I finally got my 1500 player combinations. I now can get the best gown ever! Apparently. Good thing I checked. I don't like that it doesn't actually tell you. It says you gotta, they'll tell you that you gotta achievement, but they don't actually tell you if, like, the achievement actually gives you stuff. It's like, hey, go check it out, because it gives you this thing. Well, there's a lot of these that give... Oh, they're all titles, though. I should take off the title ones. Those just pop up regardless. I need those. Wait. Nope. In it. Okay. That's that. Just a small little detour in my mind. Where's this best gown ever? I really need to go through my stuff. I need to clear out my... Let's try that on. Ooh. How gaudy as hell. Where am I going?
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Our eminent emissary of adoration and affection is with us once more. And now that we have assembled, we've only to wait for the custodians of Ezolmir's reply. I feel sick to my stomach. What if I've angered him? What if he calls off the whole engagement? Well, then there's other fish in the sea? I don't know.
We have returned, and with your beloved's painstakingly penned post and paw.
Hello, Angel.
Hey, how you doing?
Wow, he wrote on invisible paper. Oh, wait, there it is. Jesus, he wrote a novel!
Pakti Pico, I was drawn to your advice in particular.
Oh, that's not what we say.
Pakti Pico, I was drawn to your advice in particular. I wrote down all my worries, concerns, and questions in a clear and concise fashion, and he responded with, well, with some confusion, it seems. Although now, at least, he's aware of what troubles me, and for that he says he is grateful. He's very sweet here, you see. He tells me that together we will go down this list of mine and solve one problem at a time. Where we live and how will be up to us to decide, not his family. Aww. I have come to ensure my letter has reached you, and see if you have yet read it. After all, you did the same for me. It would be unkind to not return the favor, no? Oh, gods, how embarrassing. You caught me spying on you, didn't you? Well, you did roll a 1 on that stealth check. You're embarrassed? For what, pray? I found it endearing, my darling. Ah, these companions of yours. Did they assist you in your writing to me? Then we are in your debt. And then they banged. Hard! Right there in the amphitheater. Alois, my love, what say you to it? What say you to tea at the Words, Featherhoof, use them! Carline Canopy. There we can discuss our future. A conversation which is long overdue, I should think. Thank you, my friends. Where would I be without your help? And I promise yours will be the first invitations we post once we've settled a day. Goodness gracious me! Do mine eyes deceive me? Pakti Pico, your palm! Why, it's adopted the very shape of the season, and is lovely beyond compare, Kupo.
Kupka, you don't flirt on the job. You're going to get sent to HR for that.
And 'tis much of a muchness with mine, or so I flatter myself to think. I can't really explain it, but seeing those two together brought a flutter to my chest, a spring to my wings, and the next thing I knew, my palm began to tingle in the most peculiar of ways. It's just such a marvelous thing to know that we had a hand in ushering Ezomil and Aloise's story into its next chapter, and to think it was all performed strictly through the art of the post. Affectionate missives are more than just silly folderol? Are these real words? Where are these words from? Anyway, affectionate missives are more than just silly folderol. I assumed them to be. I see now that they show what's in our hearts like nothing. It shows. I see now that it shows what's in our hearts like nothing else can, and we emissaries are their trusted custodians. That we are, Pakti. Only do remember that letters require more than just love. They are also in need of names and addresses. And speaking of names, perhaps you might bestow one upon a certain chocobo? Think of it as a show of not only kindness, but of love too. A show of love, you say? I suppose you're right. I was never able to recall the names given by my Moogle acquaintances, but I bet I could arrive at something that actually sticks. I will give it some thought. Make sure I've done this bird justice.
Quay. Quay, music note.
My once foolish fledgling has wings of her own at last.
She always had wings. She's a Moogle. That.
Oh, okay. How proud I am to see you soar. You are a credit to the emissaries of ardor and affection with your heart-shaped palm. It is my most sincere honor to have you among our ranks, and I pray that you will continue this most revered work. I would have nothing more, Kupo!
What joy to the blessed! What joy to the blessed with so many curios! And in this season of sublimity no less. 'Tis heartening indeed to watch our numbers grow and grow, for with so many, we can ensure the ardor and affection will accompany all the fair creatures of this realm where their journeys take them. Ah! Thank you, Shadowtail. I'm gonna have had that bolt removed and a hole sewn up. Yeah, you never did tell me the story about how that bolt got in there. And if you did, I completely forgot. But I still need that story, my man. What the fuck? Okay, now you're just fucking with me, game. Wait, hold on a minute. What was that name? No. Honorificabilitibus. It sounds like Mushmouth. What? Honorific. What? What the fuck? I see honor. I see honor in there. Honorific. Honorific. Yeah, that's a word. Abilitudine. Oh my god. What is that word? Honorificabilitudine. Okay, I gotta get this word. I gotta say it. I gotta figure out how this is said. Honorificabilitudine. Honorificabilitudine. I get to the end. I can get to the end and I fuck up. It's not about the end that fucks up my tongue. Honorificabilitudine. Tudinitatibus. Honorificabilitatibus. I think that's about as close as I'm going to get to that. Honorificabilitatibus. Fuck my brain. Square Enix, you're evil. I specifically want the person who translated and localized the name of that achievement for the English version of this game. Because I have a 2x4 with their head's name on it. Because apparently their brain isn't working right, and it needs some percussive maintenance. Honorific fuck. I tripped over a log at work while carrying a burb out for falconry display. Never said, ooh. Ugh. Honorific ability. Honorific ability. Honorific ability. Honorific ability. Honorific ability nanitatabus. Ow, my brain. Ow. Ow. I mean, everything, every quest name, every achievement name, all of it is a play on words in some way. So I wonder, or it's like an in joke or something, you know, or what's the word I'm looking for? A reference. What is that a reference to? Maybe that would help. Try to understand anymore, and I think you'd have a brain aneurysm. I think I'm having one now. Ow. And now I have the title for my... That's totally the title of this episode when it goes up on YouTube later. Oh yeah, this is a new thing too. Oh yeah. I need to go out. We, you know, now we're done with that. Let's see, we were still, I think we were still working at Palikistan last time we played. I think we were still doing this side quest over there. Oh, so my chunky bow out. Looking good, bud. Look at you. You're looking so good. Rapidash up here, all wearing his post-Moogle outfit. Oh, you're adorable. Just stand there. Stand. Looking good, bud. You know, try this. Oh, God. The fear of long words. Or was this? Or no. Oh, you ever see that? The word for that's the fear of long words is a really long fucking word. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Into the person reading this, it feels that way, doesn't it? Yeah, we finished the rest of Thavnair. It's just over here that we still were working on. Right. Let's start. Wait, do we finished with the quest with this dude, right? Where was he? Maybe one of these huts. Yeah, he was over there, and then the lady was over here somewhere. Wait, one of these huts. Yeah, it was you. You just looks like you have more quests for us. A budding adventure. Yazan has yet another favor to ask of the only adventurer he knows. Shouldn't you be helping with that baby? Ah, Warren, just the man I was hoping to see. Now that I've had the opportunity to speak with more of the people here, I realize their plight is even more dire than I had imagined. The recent crisis has caused the flow of supplies to grind to a halt, and the people can scarcely meet their daily needs. This would be the case even without the influx of refugees. One way we might alleviate this is to requisition a shipment from Yedlimad, but the process takes precious time. I fear that many would starve before we see a single sack of grain. All of this is exacerbated by the lack of able-bodied fighters. The wounded are many, and there are few who have the strength and skill to guard us from the beast lurking in the forest. The Radiant Host would give their lives to protect us, and have, but every day more of them are injured. Bravery alone is only worth so much in the face of overwhelming numbers. And while I am much appreciative of your help so far, I'm not so naive as to think that will remain here indefinitely. Had we another of your skill to aid us, we might at least stand a chance to weather the worst of the storm. However, my time at the great work was spent largely in solitude, and the people of this village know of little beyond its walls. But you've been to the farthest reaches and back, yes? Do you know of anyone who might lend their stout arm to these humble folk? I know someone who who could give the merchants proper motivation for a speedy delivery. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the word I was talking about. Ah, I knew I could count on your wide web of storied personages. Ogle and Kankana, you say? Ogle and Kankana, you say? I believe we may be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with that pair. Unfortunately, my hands are full meeting the medical needs of the village. Seeing as you're already acquainted with these fellows, could you appeal to them on our behalf? Apologies for once again putting so much on your shoulders, but it is for the good of one and all. Can I count on your assistance? Thank you, friend. Well then, off to Yedley Mod to meet this Kankana, eh? Safe travels, and I will pray that you return with good news. Oh. You know what's something I haven't done in a long time? It's something that slipped my mind, and I haven't done it in a very, very long time on these streams, on these Final Fantasy XIV streams. Let's see. You know what? Angel! Angel Bow! Give me a number between 1 and 219. Nice. I should have known someone would do that, but we'll do nice. All right. Oh, is it this chick? Oh yeah, I remember these. I remember, we did this. All right, nice, you say. All right, nice. All right. So it's 5, 25, 50. 55, 60, 65. Wind up, XIV. Retrieved in the Deltascape, this full metal automaton is the recreation of a terrible villain appearing in ancient legend. While its scintillant blue armor suggests a figure is a knight, XIV was believed to be a powerful warlock born from a tree. Or he was a tree. Well, if it isn't Warren. I had wondered when you might walk through my door again. You will be pleased to hear young Rakashir has taken to adventuring like a thief to a coin purse. He is more than capable enough to assist me on my less arduous tasks. Indeed, his future is bright. However, as much as it heartens me to see you, I sense your visit isn't entirely motivated by a curiosity in our affairs, yes? I see. I did not know that Balakastan was beset by such troubles, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, all things considered. Naturally, I shall do all in my power to help. A few words to the right people, and the merchants will have a shipment of supplies ready in a matter of bells. Inform this Yezan that aid is on the way, and for much less coin than the merchants would usually charge. This chaos has gripped all of Razatan, and it is only together that we shall find the strength to release ourselves from it. And if you require an adventurer, then look no further. The supplies require brave souls to defend them, correct? Then I offer mine. I will await you at the gates. But wait for me! I'm coming too! Oh, we gotta babysit. God damn it. Wow, the random button gave me the same thing twice. The fuck? Hey. And Kana made good on her word, not that I doubted she would. The merchants were likely to all too eager to make such a sizable trade. They even provided us with bags and coats for the journey. And it appeared Rakashir will be joining us. Try as I might to convince him otherwise, his mind is made up. Hopefully this will prove to be another learning experience for him. My grandmother always did say the road forward is paved with good deeds. I always heard that the road to hell was paved with good intentions, but you know.
The three of us shall see that no beast lays fang or claw upon these provisions. There are more supplies to come, but they will be delivered by the Radiant Host. We shall be the vanguard, the harbingers of salvation for Palakastan. And with that, let us be off. Okay, you go do that. Nope. Where do they all go? Which is what? Why are they all the way up here? My neck is stiff. Ugh. Why do they have little dog barking in the background of this music? Arf, 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 arf. Hello? How you doing? Oh, are you getting your asses handed to you without the me? Ah, oh, shame on you. Yuck. Stop hurting me! Wait, what? There we go. That was a splendid display indeed. Your bravery never ceases to impress. I've never seen such a fierce warrior. I dare say he's every bit your equal. Children are so easily impressed. While Warren is indeed a formidable adventurer, your teacher has many great deeds to her name, and more yet to come. Oh, I'm sorry, Ogle. Did you go out to the edge of the universe and reality to fight a giant amalgamation of a bunch of little bird girls that turned into a giant monster that was going to threaten the life of every star around it? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you do that? I don't think that was. No, I don't think that was you. No, I don't think that was. No. Now the village is not far. Let us march, and I shall challenge any monster to approach. Hold on! You forgot the supplies. Oops. Fatty! Hey, Fatty. How you been? Say, how far are we gonna go? Okay, that's not too far. Ah, crap. Huh? Hello, Sula. Your name sounds familiar. Did you see that, Rakashir? Mark well how quickly the beast succumbed to the flurry of blades. In no small part thanks to this brave Arcosadara. Ah, so this is the adventurer that Yezan spoke of. Not since my last hunt with my sister have I fought so... Oh, that's right, yeah. This is the one from the baby. The baby quest. Not since my last hunt with my sister have I fought so effortlessly with another. And never have I felt so invigorated to have such a mighty Arcosadara fighting by my side. How do you keep it up? Just watching you has me out of breath. Endurance is the product of long hours of practice, lad. Well then, it seems my hunt is finished. Let us return to Palakastan before we draw the attention of something deadlier. I'm standing right here. Something deadlier just arrived. Yezan will be eager to speak with you upon your return. Do not keep him waiting for long. What am I, chopped liver here? That's a motherfucking T-Rex! It's truly one of my favorite mounts. It really is.
Why is it whenever I sit down to do these Final Fantasy 14 Fridays, it's always... And the area I need to be in is always fucking raining. There you are. Sula told me you've brought both the supplies and the protection you promised. She is at present preparing the game she hunted. Do not tell me you're going to eat a morble. She has promised to spar with me afterwards. I am fast feeling that I have made the right choice in coming here. I am grateful for it, lass. It will do Sula good to have your energizing presence by her side. I understand that you are yet more supplies to come. I must find a way to thank the merchants and the one who spurred them into action. Kankana, was it? If there's anything else you require for the merchants, should have it. It seems we found a reliable ally. That's thanks to you.
Oh, teacher, don't forget. We should ask about the journal we found. Yes, of course. I was just about to mention it. The beast Sula and I felled was holding it fast to this. Perhaps you know who its owner is?
This... By the Mansuya. Yes, I do in fact know who penned this journal. They were dear friends of mine. Unfortunately, they didn't survive the tragedy that befell us.
I see. I am sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Luckily, their memory lives on in their child. And now, this journal. When she comes of age, I'll show this to her. That she might come to know who her parents were.
Life is but a string of meetings and farewells. It is our memories that sustain us, that give us life. In this way, those whose journey has ended, watch over those with the strength to step forward into a new day. Of all the wisdom grandmother passed down, I hold this to be the most precious. Memories are the greatest treasure that we can leave behind. Your grandmother had a way with words. She could have taught even the divinities a thing or two. I dare say you may be right, young Rakashir. I am not half as so wise as she was, but her sage advice has been a beacon which has always guided me true. Yeah. Oop. Truth be told, I first accompanied you here to repay the debt I owed, as grandmother would have wanted. I see now, however, that fate intended for me to be here. In Sula I have met a comrade in arms, and in Rakashir I have found a capable and eager student. For both of their sakes, I must strive ever to be better than the day I was before. Perhaps I should take up the art of dance. The fierce display of the Sekisegumi compelled me to set down my spear and take up the katana, but the grace and deadliness with which the dancers throw their weapons has a charm all its own. Some measure of peace has returned to the Matanga, and I believe my skills I think they forgot a word there. And I believe my skills will be put to better use here. An adventurer must court a challenge, after all. My teacher has a daring spirit, if slightly reckless. But don't worry, I'll make sure she doesn't come to harm. Have you listened to a single word I have said, Rakashir? You have no notion of the dangers I must brave daily. For now, you should be content to behold great deeds and learn from them. I wager your adventures will soon take you far from here, Warren. Rest assured, I shall safeguard the people of Palakistan in your stead. I look forward to hearing tales of your exploits. Well then, the first order of the day is to attune to the Aetheryte and gather information. Jot this lesson down, young Rakashir, for these are the fundamentals of adventuring. Come now.
A lack of supplies was weighing heavily on my mind. I feared for both Passerine and the child, but the first time in a long while, I can breathe easily. Ogul's presence has proven to be the salve on Sula's mood as well. She laughs as she hasn't since her sister's passing. We both have you to thank for our reversals of fortune. Even the departed have benefited from Ogul's arrival. The delivery of the journal was an unexpected boon, and will doubtless prove to be vital in raising the child. When she becomes old enough to understand its contents, she will come to know the deep love her parents bore for her. A love so steadfast that it will shield her from the world's cruelty. Of course, I intend to tell her all about the part all about your part in the salvation as well. But for now, there is work to be done for both of us. Wheresoever your travels may take you, don't forget the friends you have in this corner of Thavnair. And lastly, be safe. If you die before I can repay the debt I owe you, I'll hunt you through the seven hells and until the ledger is balanced. So, let's see it doesn't come to that, huh? Bye! 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 He's gone. I had a thought. I can't remember if I did a certain quest or not. I did. I didn't do a lot of quests over here. I didn't. For some reason I skipped. Why did I skip Labyrinthos? I think I was going to come to this next, actually. Oh, that's right, because at first I did the 2 big cities, and then I did... Okay, that's right. I'm an idiot. I kind of forgot my own thing, what I was doing. I'm a dumb. But then again, I don't think you needed me to tell you that. You were aware, weren't you? Yeah, I'm sure you were. Should I make this... Just in case. Just in case. You're the... Wait. What the hell am I looking at? Just okay. You're the traveler who rescued the child of Mavon and Ketasaf. Ketasaf, yes? Do you have a moment to spare for the brave souls that watch over our village? With the Radiant Host short-handed, the courageous among us have volunteered to climb those treacherous cliffs and keep lookout for any approaching beasts. I would make their long days easier. I would make their long days easier with a home-cooked meal, but I cannot reach the summit on my own. Every mount that might carry me there is otherwise indisposed. But I don't believe that will prove a problem to one so resourceful as you. If you would be so kind, please deliver these meals to the lookouts at the summit. I'll pay you for your troubles, if that's what helps speed things along. Well, you did say the magic words, so... Where are we going? Oh, up. Okay. Found you! Lookout number 1! That smell set my stomach rumbling from something fierce. Pray tell me you've brought enough to share. Well, that's for you specifically, dude. It's all for me? Oh, God. It's like he heard me. Why, thank you. I was beginning to dread the rest of my watch. There's nothing like a spiced curry to keep hunger away. I've never seen a container quite like this before. And a drop of curry was spilled in your flight. And it's still piping hot. Thank you, friend. You're welcome. What the... Hello, bird. Just bird. Just a bird. Must be the lookout's bird. Just sitting here, being a bird. Why is it sitting here? Just being a bird. What? Okay. Another bird. Yeah, it's probably the lookout's bird. It's probably what it is. The sounds of my stomach would draw out the alarm. Say, you didn't bring anything to eat, did you? I might have, but wasn't it for me? Ah, I knew I recognized that heavenly scent. Spices to fortify the spirits and tea to sharpen the senses. This will tide me over until my replacement arrives. But you can't eat it now, it'll get wet. Unless your bird is well trained and kind to hold its wing out for you to hide under like a freaking umbrella. Hi. Where you at? There he is. I can see you've delivered the meals. If you had eaten them, I would be able to smell your gullet. I would be able to smell your guilt. I am grateful, as I'm sure the lookouts are as well. Long ago, we would post soldiers upon those cliffs, that we might see invaders approaching by sea. To think something much worse would have eventually crossed the ocean. Regardless, we are blessed that nature has provided us a way to watch for danger. I hope to keep our lookouts fed for as long as I can. If there's anything else happening here, I can just take it. Please. Whoa. Whoa! You have the look in your eyes that I am well familiar with. You should see the threads of fate which guide you, yes? What if I told you that they could be illuminated through the fine art of reading chai tea? Which chai? Dulia? Is it Dulia chai? Is that the one we have to read? Yes, the last remnant of the cup of tea can show your fate. The leaves and spices in the cup spelling out a message for those who can read it. This art has been perfected over generations in Thavnir, and I am willing to share it with you. Are you willing to take my gift? Well, thanks, Professor Trelawney, but no thanks. Oh, I mean, yes, apparently. Splendid. Before we begin, however, you must gather the spices we will use with your own hands. It's the only way to attune the tea to your destiny. I have marked on your map the location where you can harvest 3 difficult spices. Damn it! Different spices. You will choose 2 of these, and do not make this choice lightly. It may very well decide the course of your future. Oh. Well, which ones do I choose? Yummy! Where am I gonna go? Oh, it's not here before. Okay. Okay, oh crap. Don't touch those. Okay, what do we got? Bay leaf, needle leaf, and where's the third one? I have to choose. So, Talisman Needle, Thavnarian Bay. Let's see. So I'll just pick the 2 I see. I don't see a third one. Is this over here somewhere? Talisman. Oh, there's a third one. Singabera root. I like this one because it's hidden. The fortune teller wrote that the root of the Singabera raises body temperature to expel toxins and other harmful substances from the body. Oh, they have meaning. Wait, no, hold on. Fortunately, with the Thamirian bay leaf improves the workings of the stomach, preventing discomfort and embarrassing irregularities of the gut. Oh, well, I gotta go with that. I definitely gotta go with that. And needle leaf? What does that do? The fortune teller wrote that the talisman needle leaf dispels negative thoughts, bringing a sense of calm to those who consume them. I like it. Having too many negative thoughts is, never good for you. There you are.
You have returned with the spices, I see. You hold your future in your hands. Now, give them to me, and I shall brew a tea for you you are not soon to forget. And dear, after you've smashed your first cup, please do choose one of the blue patterned ones. I'm quite attached to the pink. And here you are. The tea will decide your destiny, but that does not mean it cannot be delicious as well. I hope I don't have to convince you to drink until the final drop.
Alright.
See? Delicious, yes? Now, pass the cup to me, and I will read your fate. Ah, it's curious. Fascinating. Oh, you will have an unexpected reunion with someone from your past. Will it be a lover, friend, family, or an erstwhile comrade in arms? The tea does not say, but it shall surely become a pivot on which your destiny turns. Well, how does it feel? A glimpse of foresight is often an enlightening experience, and I hope that my humble skills can dispel doubts in the days ahead. Thank you for giving me the chance to hone my craft further.
Thank you for the Carnieric. What do we got here? It's a lady, an hourly lady.
Egads, my knees! My years are catching up to me.
Was it an old lady?
You there, traveler? Might you have some time to spare for an old maid? As I fled from the chaos that erupted, I took a terrible spill and dropped my charm that is very important to me. And can you believe it? One of those flea-infested Hunanaminaminon scooped it up off the ground and scurried off into the woods. Would that I still had my youth, I'd skewer that fiend at the end of a spear. Alas, my figure isn't what it once was, and I'm still aching from that fall besides.
You should get your wounds treated first. Come on now.
If I had waited for my wounds to heal, who knows what the monsters will get to. I must have that charm back. Please, will you lend me your stout arm? The animal ran off towards the Fount of Maya, fell quickly in the return, but... wait. The animal ran off towards the Fount of Maya. It fell quickly and returned my charm to me, please. How else am I to defend myself from fate's cruel machinations?
By stabbing them?
That's all you gotta do.
If fate throws cruel machinations your way, just stabbity death it with a spear. That's what dragoons do. And it works good for us. Alright. Here we go. Whee! Did I get it? Do the water wire from a... Oh, nope, didn't get it. Oops. Yep. Oh. Oh god. Gotcha. Did I get it yet? Nope. Slashy,
Slashy. Slashy. Woohoo! Bye-bye. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm killing them, but none of them's dropping the thingy. Whoa! Oops. I let myself get really hurt there. Oopsie poodles. Did I go? Hold on. Oh. I'm confused. Did it drop it on the in here? What am I doing wrong? There it is. Okay, it was just a random drop. It's been a while since I've had a quest that was like that. It was just a random drop. Oh, riding this bike, it reminds me. Did y'all see, I don't know if anyone's following Chocobo GP and its news and everything, but did you see that they announced their first 2 characters for their DLC character season pass? It's Cloud and his bike and Squall in his car. I love it. You are returned at last and none too soon. I fear that something terrible is soon to happen. Were you able to slay that monster? I did. Yes, this is it. This is it! I can already feel my vitality returning, such as it is. A death shall have to wait for many years yet. Thank you, traveler. It just falls over dead right there. I received this charm in my youth, when I was handed my spear and deemed a warrior true. It was passed down through our order, and I keep it still to remember my halcyon days, and also because I have no one to hand it down to. Although my fating days are long behind me, I would be happy to impart some small measure of my knowledge to the stewards of the future. In time, I shall give this charm away, just as it was given to me. When I relinquish it, I shall tell its recipient of your bravery this day, that your deeds might echo in the future. Please, take this as a reward. It's the least I can give you. You're right, it is very much the least you can do, yeah. What? Wine dark soup, a creamy variety of beet soup. Though no self-respecting Charlian would ever utilize such vulgar nomenclature. Ever! Wine dark. Wine dark? Wait, what's wrong with the nomenclature of the word? Wine dark. Wine dark? Wine dark? Wine dark. I feel like there's like a pun, and again, it's a pun that I'm missing. Wine dark. I don't get it. Once again, I feel like an idiot. The game is making me feel like an idiot. I don't know what... I don't get the pun that they're obviously thinking I'm supposed to get. The stories paint you as a ferocity incarnate, and by the sight of you, I don't reckon they're too far from the truth. You mind lending me an ounce of that ferocity to catch some prey? The healers from the village have tasked me with hunting down a beast possessing a right deadly venom. I'm at a loss at how to go about it. But with the 2 strapping hunters, I'm sure we'll find a way. So, are you with me? Let's see. An opportunity for me, Featherhoof, Warrior of Light and Dark, to cause Stabbity death? Nah, why would I want that? That's just silly. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Well then, our mark is to the north.
I trust you'll keep up with me. Bitch, you gotta keep up with me! I'm the one who's got all the mounts and shit. Just because you can bend the world and, you know, be in your private server. It's weird. You came. Good. I thought there was a slim possibility you'd lose heart and slink off, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. I've set up 3 traps around the perimeter. Pieces of fresh meat mixed with medicine that'll dull the senses of any beast greedy enough to eat them. If they've worked like I think they should, all you should have to do is scoop the bujamga up in this sack. Now, animals aren't known for sharing, so there's a chance one might try to take our prize. If one does, slay it and bring it to me. I'm sure I'll think of a way to use it. I think I can leave the rest in your hands. I'm off to hunt a different prey. One with too many legs and an altogether unpleasant disposition. When we're both done with our tasks, let's meet back here. Best of luck. Okie dokie. Let's see. What will I be fighting? Sleeping Bujamja. Wait, is this one of those ones where I have to, like, capture it? Yes! With the sacks. Wait, why do I still have another... Oh, I've captured... Oh! They were... already... Oh! Okay, I'm an idiot. Don't look at me. 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 Don't look at me! Hello! Yoink. Gotcha. And this now belongs to me. Found you. You've got a healthy look about you. I take it means you've avoided any run-ins with the venom, eh? Let me see what you've got. That and that. By the 12. You managed to kill one? It takes 3 of us days of planning to achieve such a feat. Yet you did it with nary a bead of sweat on your brow. The stories were true indeed. I'll take this to the healers straight away. Find me again in the village and you'll have your well-deserved reward. Aww. But, you know, pre-bedtime snuggles are always the best. It's good to see you returned, friend. The healers were impressed with our work, but I made sure they knew it was you who single-handedly slew that Bujamja. The healers will use their venom to make a salve that numbs the skin, useful when they need to cut the rot out or administer some other ghastly treatment. Anyway, good work today. May the hunt be prosperous. Hello, Utpala. Might you have a few moments to spare? Our healers are overwhelmed with the numbers of injured and sick, and even a single pair of hands will go a long way towards easing their burdens. I can do cure. I am a red mage after all. Some of their duties require them to venture into the jungle, a dangerous prospect at the best of times, but a death sentence under current conditions. Perhaps you could lend them your aid? If you would offer your capable arm to their aid, please do so. They will all be all too glad to accept it, I'm sure. Oh, I bet. Unicorn! It's the last unicorn! I'm alive! I'm alive! What? You're here to help? Of course I am glad for any assistance afforded to me. I just have the task for one such as... Wait, I have just the task for one such as you, in fact. Vercure? In troubled times such as these, it is ever the medicine which runs dry first. I've sent an assistant to procure a resupply from the great work, but apparently she's run into a bit of trouble on her way back. It seems something is preventing her from completing the delivery, although she was scarce on the details. Unfortunately, circumstances being what they are, we weren't able to spare a single person to send to her aid. Until now, that is. Travel to the wakeful Tirana, where my assistant awaits, and see if you can't solve this little conundrum she's encountered. Sure. I got nothing better to do. Why not? Aye. Are you here to help? Thanks the gods. Apologies for the imposition, but I just can't carry these supplies any further. I'm afraid my constitution doesn't allow for such strenuous labor. At my last level up, I know my party told me to put points in the constitution, but I just didn't for some reason. I wanted them in dex. You look to have the stout pair of legs under you. Could you deliver the medicine in my stead? I must rest. Yes, just a bit of lie down. It's all in this crate here. Please hurry. The people of Palaka stand are in dire need. Would that I had more strength to give. Oh, one of these. Okay, one of these quests. Okay. Yep. Come on. Come on. I'm back with the stuff you need. I'm the helpful hoof. I have your stuff. Now you can heal the peoples. Thank you for picking up the slack, so to speak. I must remember that not all of my assistants are fit for such demanding labor. I will administer this medicine to those in need as soon as I can. It was Utpala who entreated you to help me, yes? Pray inform her that all is well, and give her my gratitude. I'll think about it. Okay, I'll do it. Wait, there she is. I couldn't target her for some reason. We've been out for quite a while. I trust the healer has kept you busy? Your skin looks all wrinkly. Oh, she knows who I am. Well, all I did was pass information along, but if she sends her thanks, then who am I to deny them? The healers have barely had a wink of sleep as of late. I'm no fighter, nor do I have a mind for healing, but I am happy to help where I can. Here, take this for your kind service. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, a lot. Where are you? Wait, did I go the wrong way? Oh, there they are. Oh, hello. How are you? An unexpected guide. Chitter, chitter, bang, bang. Hee. Chitter, chitter, hee hee. Here's this creature wants you to follow it. What harm could come from Medusa? What could possibly go wrong? And this is the last anyone heard from the Warrior of Light. Chitter chitter, hee hoo. Creature wants you to follow it deeper into the jungle. Follow the Hanuman Langer and try not to fall behind. Ah, okay. Come on. Where we going, Mr. Monkey Man? What's up? What you got for me? Wait for me, wait for me. Wait up, hold up. You come upon an elderly Ari woman, bent over in pain and breathing haggardly. Provide the treatment to her that you can. Where? Oh, there. Hi. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, 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 pat. All healed. Thank you. I feel much better now. A terrible beast fell upon me and I fled, quickly losing my bearings in the thick woods. This kindly creature guided me to safety, but my wounds pained me. How long ago was that? Bells ago? Days ago? I cannot say. Chitter, chitter. Hee. Of course, little friend. Thank you for delivering this kind soul to me. I owe you my life. Chitter, chitter. Hee. Hee. You wouldn't stay... We shouldn't stay here, for nowhere outside the village village gates is safe. I believe I can return safely to on my own. Seek me out, and I shall see you are rewarded for what you've done. Okie dokie. I do like to be rewarded. We're gonna be rewarded. Ah, my savior arrives at last. I feel right as rain now, and all thanks to your ministrations. And that creature, of course. I haven't seen it since returning here. The legend of this island say that the Hanuman Langers are servants of the divinities, appearing when they deign to show an interest in worldly affairs. I think there are maybe some truths to those tales. I must remember to make an offering where I am able. As for your reward, however, please take this, and know that I shall never forget the goodwill you showed me. Hello. Oh, you're the one who saved Mavon's child. Might you help a father in need? My daughter is nowhere to be found, and I fear she's gone off into the woods by her lonesome. Others from the village have joined in the search, but our numbers are few. We've yet to even reach Purusa. If you could add your eyes to the search, I would be ever so grateful. My daughter is wearing a red coat when I last saw her. I will make my way to Purusa, so please bring her there if you find her. May the gods grant you insight. They do. They put it like right up on my mini map up there, so that I can find things like immediately. See, like that. She's right over there. Wait a minute. So she's in the circle somewhere. Oh, there you are. Oh, who are you? My father? Oh, I'm such a fool. I wanted to pick some flowers before visiting Purusa, but I've never wanted to cause trouble. Still, since you're already here, could you help me? I can't visit Purusa without one of each of the Manusya and the Murga. Let's find those and then we can be on our way. The lost girls accompany you. Keep her right. Oh, okay. Another escort quest. Aha! I find. You didn't find, I found. No, it was all me. All me.
The divine Manusia love these flowers, much like we do. Mother said that the red petals symbolize life and remind the divinities of the lifeblood that's the source of their power.
Oh, wait, no. No. Go down. There we go. Right. Over. Wait, where? Oh, hello. I'm gonna kill you now. Hope you don't mind. Wait. Ah, crap. Where's the... Actually, where'd the little girl go? Are you sure that she's actually... Crap, where'd the... Damn it, where'd the little girl go? I lost her. I lost the little girl! Oh, there she is! Little girl, why'd you get your ass over here? What are you doing way back there?
Mother told me that these orange flowers are favored by the gods of Murka. Doesn't the color of their petals remind you of the rising sun? Its nourishing rays are a source of power for the Murga, and they cherish these flowers above all others.
You stay away, crocodile. God, I wish I could put that... I wish you could get your escorts to go on the freaking... You know, if you have a multi-person mount, I can just put them on those mounts. God damn it. Oops. Do I go in the front or the back? Oh, thank the gods! I'm so glad she's safe.
I apologize for troubling you, but I really want to see Mother again. I couldn't imagine visiting Purusa without these flowers in hand. If I offer these to the gods, surely they'll allow Mother to return to us, right?
Oh. Ouch.
Will you come with us? Here, you offer this flower to the Murga, and I'll offer this one to the Manusia. The gods will be so happy to receive them.
I don't want to see sad child. I don't wanna.
Thank you, thank you. I can't wait to see Mother again.
Yes. Me too. Why don't we return home? We can prepare the soup she liked so much. Thank you, traveler, for all you've done. Meet me at the village, and I'll see that you are rewarded for your kindness. Yeah, the mama's gone, isn't she? She's dead, isn't she? At least that's the impression I'm picking up. I might be completely misreading the situation. You know, I have a precedent of that. Hello. Welcome. My daughter is safe and sound and in high spirits. Purusa is said to be the place where we can commune with the spirits of our ancestors. Doubtless she believes that her little expedition will bring her lost mother back. Regardless, I will see that she doesn't wander off by herself again. You've proven yourself worthy of your reputation today.
Why, thank you. I like proving myself worthy of things, especially reputations. Hello.
You're a dancer, huh? See, how are you at solving riddles? I've been staring at this parchment for bells, and all I've achieved is a terrible headache. If you could spare a moment, might you take a look? Uh-oh. Is it a riddle quest? These words were written by a kindly old Arcosadara who helped me flee from the beasts. Unfortunately, he was struck in our escape, and the healers were unable to save him. For the compassion that he showed me, I would like nothing more than to unravel the meaning of his message. Alas, I fear it's quite beyond me. As the waning sun casts light upon the stone trunk, at its end you shall find a treasure most profound. Wrest the key from crossed hands and open the way to riches. Now, I know most of these words, but in this order, they seem to lose all meaning. I'm having particular trouble with the phrase stone trunk. What could he be referring to? A pillar? Let's try that. Ah, indeed. When you put it that way, the link becomes quite clear, and the sun would look quite striking from near the font of Maya, where indeed such a statue towers over its surroundings. That must be it. It's worth a look at any rate. I think I'll go there now, in fact. Are you coming along? Surely you'd like to know if we've cracked this riddle. I do like cracking riddles. Good, good. It's always better to have a companion at your side. Well then, let's make haste to the font of Maya. First one there gets to pick the treasure. Gets our pick of the treasure.
Well, it's not fair. You're an NPC and you can teleport there.
I have to physically go there. That's not a fair, contest of speed. Where am I? Oh, there I am. There you are. There you are. Just so you know, I was joking about the first pick of the treasure thing. We shall be equal partners, yes? Now, looking at the parchment, there are two locations we should investigate. The treasure this trunk is supposed to lead us to, and the hand which holds the key. For expediency's sake, I say we split up. If this key is located where I think it is, it may be difficult to find without some method of traversing the air. You do appear to be quite strapping, however. Either way, you can choose which one you'd like to investigate. I'll get the key. Excellent choice. Well then, I'll leave the parchment with you. I've read it so many times, I've quite memorized it. Fuck. I do have to solve a riddle. If you become lost in the maze of your own thoughts, simply consult it and it should set you on the right path. Let's commence the hunt, shall we? Okay. Now I'm looking for the key, so wrest the key from crossed hands and open the way to riches. Okay. Search for the crossed hands and rest. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Just to find some crossed hands. Let's see. It's almost as if they're crossed hands right there, and there's a glowy thing right behind it. Hey, Box Fox! How you doing, Bo? I found the key. I found the key. The key is mine. Because I just found it. And you can have it. Come on. Perfect timing. I've just completed my task. I assume you've done the same? Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. It's slightly better. Been a shitty work week since I couldn't seem to sleep well. I'm with you on that one. I think it's becoming quite obvious right now. And once again, I'm sleep is trying to take me. But I'm trying to finish these last couple of quests before I end the stream and get myself to sleep as well. I'm starting to pass out again. God, I really need to sleep better. Finally, you have arrived. Now, the key goes into the lock. As keys often do. Curious. This jewel appears quite ancient. Judging from the symbol etched into it, it once belonged to an Arcasadara, but practitioner of magic. Not surprising, I suppose. The place we found it was once used by the mages for various rituals and such. They moved deeper into the jungle during recent years, but my savior likely knew of the temple's history. This may have been his way of thanking me for rescuing him, although my efforts were for naught. I feel ill-deserved of such a prize. I shall use this to help the refugees to rebuild their shattered homes. As for you, well, I did promise you a share, yes? Not exactly half, but I hope it pleases. Oh, so close to a level up. Oh, look how close that is! Ah, I hate it. Hello. Excuse me, but you're a traveler, yes? Would you be willing to take on a personal request? I'm worried for the safety of a friend of mine and would ask you to check on them. I can do that. Thank you. I know you have no shortage of demands on your time. My friend, you see, he's a bit of a private person, and I only wish to know how he is faring after the recent troubles. However, the journey to his abode is much too dangerous for me to attempt alone, and I wouldn't dare ask another villager to go in my stead. A traveler with a sharp blade, however, could surely get the task done with little effort. He resides in the jungle to the northwest, or at least he used to. I'll mark the location on your map. His name is Sushena, and if you say his name, he should respond. If my worst fears have come to pass and he is wounded, please use this medicine to treat his wounds. You will be rewarded for your efforts, but I suspect you would have helped me even if I had nothing to give in return. Oh, maybe. Possibly. If I felt like it. Which I do. Oh god, actually, I do have to actually say it out loud. Okay, hold on. Say, and Sushina. You hear faint sounds of an animal in pain emanating from the direction of the bluffs. Investigate its source. Okay. Oh, look at you. The Yeti appears to be wounded. Perhaps the medicine provided to you will alleviate its suffering. Okay. Wait. I present to you healing salve. Huff, pant, ugwa. Pant. Inge. Although you cannot understand the Yeti's words, you can sense the gratitude behind them. Return to the young Arcosadara and inform him that his friend is well. Okay. It has Box Fox. I'll be discussing it at the end of the stream, which is coming up pretty soon. This looks like it's the last quest for this area, and I'm gonna call it after that because, like I said, sleep is trying really hard to claim me. Welcome back, traveler. So, how was he? Oh, that's horrible. Still, I suppose I can be grateful that you could treat his wounds. I owe Sushena my life. When I was attacked by one of those terrible Pisaka, Sushena's roar drove the monsters off. That was the start of our friendship, one I've treasured ever since. But my family has forbidden me from venturing into the woods, so I haven't been able to check up on him. I know they're only worried for my safety, but still. You shouldn't abandon your friend. You're right, of course. Surely, if I explained Shushena's bravery and selflessness, they'd understand. I've nothing to lose by trying, anyways. Thank you. Not only did you save Shushena, but you've reminded me what true friendship is worth. It's not much, but please, take this. A level up? Yes! Woohoo! Level 83, which means I got nothing. I just leveled up. Really, no skill, no new skill or anything at 83? No, I don't get anything until 86. 86 and 90 are the only others. Oh, what about traits? Oh, 84 increases the strength of my red magic spells. And then at 88, okay. Wait. Okay. Huh. We'll claim you instead. The sleep demon is not. Oh, I'm afraid that they've already worked their magic. I'm fighting it with the last little bit of my resolve that I have. So I need to go, or things gonna turn out bad. Like I'm already like half fallen asleep on the stream already a couple of times. So I need to. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's noticed. You probably have. I'm sitting there. I'm just like. Yeah, it's like, oh, no, gotta go. Well, this weekend, gotta take care of a doggo. Aww. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, there we go. Okay. If I gave her my address, I'm sure she would. She'd fly over here to the States and like force me into bed. Like, you get your ass in this bed, and do that thing where she tucks me in like really tight so I can't move. Oh. All right. Well, I think so. I'm going to end the stream now. It's Fridays, man. Fridays is like all of the not sleep I get throughout the week catches up to me, and then I pass out extra long on Fridays, and then I wake up Saturday completely fine. Well, like I said, we got to end the stream today. We're going to talk about what's coming up later, but before we do that, we're going to talk about what we talk about at the end of every live stream, plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and everything in between, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please consider stopping over at my Patreon, patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get... Oh no, not that. Not the Dutchies. The Dutchies are going to get me. Patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio and whatnot, but you get something back in return, from exclusive access to a Discord chat, early access to videos, exclusive patron-only unedited versions of all my videos, being a voice on multiplayer Saturdays, which is tomorrow. Give it a look sometime. But if none of that entices you, you could of course instead subscribe to this channel right here on Twitch, which will give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons being spammed by Box Fox over there. At least one of them, at least. Also remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free. So, why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons being spammed by Box Fox, and... You can try. Oh, and being spammed by Ellie and Liza. And Ellie. So it's a win-win. But if you have absolutely no money to spend, I understand. It can be, money can be tight. I get that. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it. Letting people know the channel is here, let them know what we do, help grow the community. Because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. and feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing, keeps it moving forward. More importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you can do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later. Where, oh goodness. Where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that is my shtick. That is my spiel. I need to get out of here because I'm being threatened by... I'm being threatened. Yeah, I gotta go before I am set upon. A Dutch Airlines plane's gonna just fall out of the sky in front of my house, and they're just gonna come out of the wreckage and like pick my ass up and throw me into the bedroom if I don't get going. So we'll be back tomorrow with Multiplayer Saturday, which we're gonna come back with a good old classic, golden oldie, something we haven't played in a long time, but something I've been dying to play again, simply because it's relaxing as hell, for the most part, and that is Sea of Thieves. We're gonna come back for do some Sea of Thieves tomorrow. We're gonna be pirates. Arr! So, next week I'm thinking about doing something different for Multiplayer Saturday, something new, or at least new to this channel. It's not a new game, but it's new to this channel. But I'll talk about that later. Because I don't know if anyone else has this game, but I'm gonna have to talk to other patrons and see how that would work out. But we'll figure it out. But as for tomorrow, it's Sea of Thieves. So I hope you'll come back and join me for that. Me and some patrons are gonna get together, go out in the high seas, and be idiots together. Because why not? See how many times the Kraken will destroy us. But for now, y'all take care. Have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. I'm heading towards sleep. And I will see you all next time.